Hey folks, it's Stephan here. Welcome back to Stardew Valley Kitchen, a weekly show where I prepare something inspired by each of the recipes available in the game. This week is a special episode where we're going to cook something that is not available as a recipe in the game, but is mentioned during the game. If you enter town in the evening, early on in the game, you will find Linus rummaging through the trash at George's house. George asks you to scare away the raccoons, and when you confront Linus, you have a dialogue with him, and he asks whether you think what he's doing is wrong or not. Once you finish your conversation with Linus, he then goes to try to rummage through the trash can at the saloon. And Gus comes out and offers to give him some zucchini fritters with his spicy marinara sauce. So that's what we're going to make today, zucchini fritters with spicy marinara sauce. I found both of these recipes at justataste.com. I'll put the links in the description. For the fritters, we'll start with 4 cups of shredded zucchini. We'll have some sliced scallions. There'll be 2 eggs, 2/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour, and some vegetable oil. For the marinara, we'll be using 28-ounce can of crushed or diced tomatoes, 2 cloves of garlic minced, some oil, and some seasonings. Okay, here we have our shredded zucchini, which we have dusted with salt and then let set for 10 minutes and then squeeze some of the liquid out of it. You can see the liquid there captured in the bowl. We've got 2/3 of a cup of flour, 1/3 of a cup of scallions or green onions. We've got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper, and then we have 2 eggs slightly beaten. For the marinara, we have the 28 ounces of tomatoes. We're going to have 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We've got 2 cloves of garlic minced, and then we have a mixture of salt, sugar, pepper, and crushed red pepper. So we're going to heat the olive oil in this saucepan. And after it's warmed up a little bit, we'll add the garlic and saute that for 2 minutes. And some of these are already starting to go golden, so we're going to be adding the other ingredients quite soon. Looks good to add these now, so we'll put the spices in first, integrate that a little bit, and then add the tomato. Now we're going to bring this back up to warm and then simmer it for 7 minutes. And while the marinara is continuing to simmer, we're going to start making the fritters. So we've got some cooking spray heating here in the pan. We've got a paper towel lined plate here to take the finished product. We're going to drop these in, keep them separated, but probably try to get 4 in there. Cook them on one side for 2 to 3 minutes, flip them over for another minute, and then take them off. Alright, so we've got quite a bit more batter, as you can see, than we can fit in the pan at once, so we'll have to do these in batches. Might have been slightly too long, a little bit browned. They'll be crispy. Alright, our fritters and marinara sauce are all done and ready to be consumed. Let's try one out. Really good. I actually ended up running the marinara sauce through the blender because it was a little too chunky and I wanted it to be more smooth. Especially since you're dipping into it, and I think that worked well, so it might be something you want to do as well. Let me know in the comments what your favorite way to have zucchini is. If you'd like to help me produce additional Stardew Valley Kitchen videos, please link to my Patreon account and consider making a pledge there. Please like the videos, comment on them, share them with your friends, and remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.